choice. Hi, I'm Holly Wider, the creator, performer, writer for Drink of Choice at the Toronto Fringe Festival. I've been meaning to write a piece that's like personal and a one-person show for a very long time, and I did a one-person show workshop actually a couple of years ago about my sexuality. This specific show kind of came out of life experience where I had just like a very shitty relationship sort of thing. Again, very indifferent terms. At the beginning of last year, that kind of sparked the creation of what is now the show. The really cool thing about our rehearsal process, aside from the fact that most of the team is all female, is that like it's Amanda's first time directing, but like it's so great to work with her because she's just so open and free, and like it makes me feel very comfortable in the rehearsal hall because I know that I can really try anything, and she's also just like a very giving and open individual, so it's been like such a wonderful just like learning process for me, especially since like I haven't really acted in a very long time, so it's nice to actually be in a rehearsal hall with that energy. So it's a choose your own adventure, and I knew going in that it was going to be difficult, but it's very interesting because it does completely change the actor's intention throughout the entire piece, because you're like, oh, this is the story that I'm going to tell, which then ends up completely changing how I feel about this character or the things that I've told you about this character. And I think, yeah, a lot of the challenges come from like just really making this piece flow together, and as the writer of the piece too, it's been very complicated through the rehearsal process to be like, okay, this is actually not working now that we've seen it on its feet and we've seen it with the other pieces and parts, but instead of just one show, it's like 8 different shows put together. So I made it challenging for myself, but I think it's also very fun.
Hello, my name is Amanda Cordner, and I am the director of Drink of Choice.
We have to say it out loud. Like what makes this show fun to direct? Yay.
What makes this show fun to direct? Oh, let me tell you, Holly Wider, she makes it fun to direct. She's amazing.
Sorry, that's perfect. Sorry for that noise.
First of all, it's Holly Wider, and she is open and ready and hungry for adventure and artistic growth, and so it's been a very easy process working with her. What makes this challenging to direct? I'll tell you, it is difficult to maintain the vision of the story, to make sure it comes alive, and you know, you make a lot of choices. It's a collaborative effort, but at the end of the day, it's up to me to say yay or nay. That rhymes. I guess it's like the confidence in the choice is hard. I love inspiring the performer. I love digging in deep into the work and watching it crack open, the moment when you see the vision come alive and the character really drop in and the story come forth. It feels amazing.
I'm Jess Falcioni, and I'm the stage manager. Stage managing this show is different because it jumps around so often. So I've had to compartmentalize it that we have the constants, and those are the segments that happen every show. And then we have drink A, B, and C. And then depending on which ones they pick, I have to jump around a bit. So the LX cues, like the lighting cues, they're not in sequential order when I call them to the text. So they just have to listen to me and call the number I tell them to. So if I don't get it right, then I can screw that up. And then the sound doesn't go linear order either, so just making sure that all of those cues are prepped and ready to go, and then just jumping down everything and making sure that I say the right numbers and I'm on the right page. So that's been an interesting challenge and really fun to do. It's different than just the flipping of the pages that you would usually do in stage managing a normal show. Holly and I have been friends for 12 years. We met doing theater back home in Thunder Bay and just had a really good working chemistry right off the bat. I mean, we were the ones that, when things didn't go right, it was Holly and Jess will fix it. So we've kind of grown up doing theater together, and it's just been really amazing to watch her journey and kind of just being brought along for the ride. She's one of my closest friends that I just really enjoy every moment I have of working with her. I really like that everything is so different. Like there's a ukulele and a guitar and a bell and Trivial Pursuit and cue cards. Like things just kind of keep happening. You never quite know what you're gonna get, but it's all just so relatable and so fun. But it also touches on, you know, serious subject matters, but it doesn't get bogged down. It's not preachy. It's just a very relatable show no matter who you are and where you come from.
Hi, my name's Sarah Marchand, and I am the producer for Drink of Choice. I think what makes the show challenging but also a fun challenge is that I feel like sometimes it's not just one show I'm producing, it's multiple shows. Because this is a choose your own adventure piece, there's so many different stories. And so as a producer, I'm trying to think of ways to like market and what kind of demographic do I want to be hitting, because it touches on so many different important topics. So that's been a really fun challenge. I love Holly's presence as a performer. She just has such a lovely way of being both quirky and kind of, you know, she has such a high energy, but it's so engaging and charming. She's just really lovely to watch.
So aside from just being interactive where I talk to the audience, there are members of the audience in the front row who have chosen to sit there to be my customers. And there are different points in the show, which I will go up to them and I will ask, what would you like to drink? And whatever they answer, that's the story I end up telling. So, what would you like to drink?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, what would you like to drink?
Oh, what are...
Say a Long Island or a margarita.
Okay, could I get a margarita?
Ooh, margarita. Margarita. Ooh, baby, margarita. Ooh, baby, that's a good drink. Ooh, strong if you drink too many. You want to be careful with those. I've been in my fair share of situations with strangers because of too many of those. You want to hear the story?